Oh, yeah. Hey. Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gents. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. For me, it's Friday, the 7th of March. To start with, I've had a haircut. Oh, wonderful. Finally, about time. Anyway, like I was saying, it's Friday the 7th of March, and I know what you're also probably thinking. Hold up a minute. This is called a weekly episode, and you're starting it at the end of the week. Yes, that is correct. I've had a shocker of a week, for many reasons, which we will get into later in this video. But it's not been a good week. But it doesn't mean I haven't done stuff. I have done stuff. I just haven't really filmed much. So it's not the best content, but I'm going to show you what I've done, and then we'll just jump into what I'm doing today, which is going to be pretty much what the video is. But it's still a reflection of the week. I'm not hiding from it. I'm not hiding from the fact that I've failed this week, and you'll find out why later. But I've got to feed the cows that are behind me, so I'm going to feed the cows, and you are going to see Jacob from the past. I think it was Tuesday that I recorded some, so you can go and see me on Tuesday. I'm going to go feed the cows, and I'll catch up with you once you've seen what I've done for the week, really. So I'll see you in a minute. Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed last week's random vlog. This week it's actually Tuesday, I don't know what it is, let me have a look. Tuesday the 4th of March, Pancake Day, in other words. And I know there's a protest going on in London and I'm not there. Starting it on Tuesday because I didn't actually film anything yesterday, which would have been Monday the 3rd. But I did do stuff, obviously. I didn't just do nothing. I wish I could do nothing. So I'll show you, we'll jump back to what I did yesterday and then we'll jump back to today because it'll be easier. I've got my little Monday shirt on, don't know if you can see this. It says it's Monday and I'm in the yard.
Must be a Monday!
Because I'm in the yard, little Asheville plug right there. Right, what did I do yesterday? Let's show you. Built the two fronts for the stables. Quite easy actually, just bolt the top rail section onto the side posts, slot the wood in, the feed manger bit and that bit. Got all of this left, so I've got the two stable doors and a divider with any luck, which I can't put in until I've cleared all of the bales out of this section of barn. So once I've cleared these, those stables that I've just built, bloody wonderful, will go in there. I've got to do some concrete work so it makes them fit properly. Bolt them to the floor, everything else. But I thought it was quite good that I've got those two bits built. And it wasn't that terrible actually. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it is. But anyway, there we go. I've got to get two new rollers for the doors. I'll show you quickly. Yeah. Two of these rollery things. Once I've got them, the doors can go on the fronts. And that's about that. Still, the tractor's still in pieces, as you can see. Still got the flat tyre, which somebody told me about in another video. And the boys next door are spraying. So that's it. That's all I really did for Monday. Fed and bedded up the cows as usual. What else did I do? My partner's godfather came down with his daughter, which was nice. Not that I socialise very much. Everyone thinks I'm a bit rude, but I'm just not a very sociable person.
I hate people.
And that was that really. So that's Monday. Like I say, should have probably recorded me putting them together, but I just didn't. Don't know why, just didn't really feel like it. I thought it's better to make content when you feel like it, because otherwise it's going to be awful and nobody wants to watch shit content. So we'll jump back to Tuesday now, and we'll get on with some proper stuff. Right, it's Tuesday. I'm back from Monday, even though it was the same day. Magic powers. Right, I'm standing next to my baler that I got scammed on. Everybody knows about that. If you haven't watched the video, watch it. It's up here on the screen now, somewhere. I've decided what I'm going to do to fix the bloody thing, because I was questioning it in the last video of what I was going to do to fix it. So these are the rollers that go all the way through. Now, I've had a couple of quotes to get them machined and lathed, and it's too expensive, basically, is what I'm going to say. it's not worth doing that. I'd rather just buy the new rollers, but I'm not going to do that either. What I'm going to do is, so this bottom one here is fine. This one is quite worn, and this one's also worn. I'm just going to weld them up myself. And I've seen on screen now, a bit sketchy, but a flappy wheel with gaps in it. So that is so you can sand and see what you sanded. I'm probably going to use them and just get it to as round as I can get it. Which people are cry about. I know there's going to be loads of people that are like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to weld the shafts up, grind the keyway back in there to an extent, and then the gears, I just don't know. One of the gears is okay, the other one's proper bad, and then one is not too bad. I don't know if I could get that to. It's not too loose in there, so I'm half tempted to wang a keyway in it and just weld the bloody thing solid on one of them. And then the other one could go back in with the keyway because that's fine. And then the other one I might just have to buy one, which is about 300 quid. Weld that in there, be done with it. And then that should be it really. I should be ready for the summer with any luck. And it won't cause me too many more issues like it already has been. Still got the Rams there, not sure what to do with them. Again, they need to go somewhere, but where, I just don't bloody know. So that's the plan with the baler, which we're going to do next week. That is going to be next week. So, or possibly this week I might make a start on it, but I've still got plenty of other things to be doing that I don't really want to do, but I've got to do anyway. But I just thought I'd give you an update on that. So the time is currently about 2 o'clock on Tuesday. I've got to bed up the cows. The cows have got food. Just got to bed them up. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing after that. The problem is with my life is making the plans. But I'm sure I'll figure something out, so we'll just get into it. I will bed up the cows now, and then we'll jump back to whatever I'm doing after that, and we'll figure it out from there, really, because I haven't got a bloody clue. Right, that's the cows bedded up. Oh, how wonderful. I won't bore you with too much of that this week. So that's probably kind of it for Tuesday, to be fair. Haven't done a great deal of a lot of actual engaging work, really. I just keep doing tinkering little bits, but not really enough to get any footage of. However, just trying to get stuff going, really. Got a price for service, some service items from a tractor, £316. Can you bloody believe it? For some oil and one filter. I mean, that is just ludicrous. And then to make matters worse, it's now developed a slight low RPM knocking noise on the top end of the engine, which we'll just ignore for now. I'm not sure what that is. This is just the day in my life, isn't it? It's just one thing after another, as if life wasn't expensive enough as it already is. But there we go, what more could one do? So yeah, like I say, Monday and Tuesday haven't been the most productive of days. which isn't how I wanted to start this off, but I've got so many loose ends to try and do, and so many odds and ends of little jobs and stuff to just try and get through, that it's all becoming a bit mixed, and everything's just costing too much money. Everything I've got to do just costs money, and it's money I haven't got, which makes it increasingly difficult. But anyway, that's it for. That's probably, I say probably I might have something else later, but it is currently 5:30 on a Tuesday, and obviously Pancake Day. The whole event in London looked okay. I didn't go personally. Again, that gets rather expensive going to London every week, and I'm kind of that mindset now that it's irreversible, and I don't think they're going to change it. And that's going to be controversial, I know. But I think that as a community, we're probably better off looking at what's going to happen in 2029 when Labour hopefully won't still be in power, but we'll see. If they are, we're in fucking deep trouble. If they're not, quid's in, mate, I reckon. Probably reform, I reckon. But anyway, we'll keep politics out of it. And I will catch up with you tomorrow morning, where we are probably going to get some oil and parts for tractors so that I can clean the front of the cow barn out, which you will see. I will catch up with you tomorrow, if not later. Who knows? Just a quick note, the next clip you're about to see is my future wife building a cot. I know, not at all farming related, but part of life. So you can watch that now.
Small town
So that is the food that they did have scraped up. All went a bit manky, so just get rid of it. As you would have seen from what you've just seen, I haven't done a lot this week. Like I said, we'll get into that in a minute, or in a bit. And I'm going to feed the cows, and then we'll jump into the job that I've got to do today that I haven't done all week. And you'll see what that is in a minute.
Maybe that's why I've never been about diamonds and pearls. Big city lights just stay the same as that small town glitter calling my name.
That's the cow's fed. Now we're moving on to the next job, which is servicing my reformer tractor, which I haven't done for about 4 years. So we jump into that. I'll probably voice over it, and then I will talk to you about that tractor after we have finished doing the back end oil and the filter on the back. Lovely job. Here I am, laying on the floor. Now I'd like to tell you it was really pleasant, but it's really not, laying on a cold concrete muddy old floor trying to do this. But I don't have an inspection pit, so it's the floor is it. So here I am undoing the first drain bung. It's got 2 drain bungs, one at the centre of it, I suppose you could class that as. One further back underneath the hitch, which has got a little cutout so you can get to it, which is wonderful. Obviously you're covered in oil, all runs down your glove into your arm and all that rubbish. Well, there's the first bucket load. Like I say, I'm saving the oil. So got a cleanish bucket, and then it's going in barrels. So we'll just drain all of this out. Obviously it takes a little while, it's got about 60 litres in there. So we'll drain it all out, and then we'll move on to the next stage in the process.
Pleased to meet ya. Why don't I know your name? I'd like to change it. Put your picture in my frame. I know it's cheeky, but you'll be glad we met. If you come with me, you'll be having no regrets. And when you're drinking my brandy and you're wearing my jellies,
well, that
and
was
you're thinking
extremely
with me.
fun, wasn't it? Let's face it. So here I am, tipping the oil into the used container so it can be repurposed. Which I know the haters will love very much, but I don't really care.
I've always been a small town girl.
Wasting money, saving money.
Small town girl. Small town girl.
Another container, so we just carry on pouring it in there until we empty the bucket, do the bucket again a couple of times over, and then we'll be there.
Cause you made my day, come with me, I swear I'll just say that you never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this happy in your whole damn life. You never felt so cool, never felt so ooh. Yeah, we turning up, cause this is how we do. When you're holding me, yeah, it's guaranteed. Yeah, you got that thing and that's what I need. You've never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this happy in your whole damn life. You've never felt so good. Don't try to tell me that you've got someone else, cause I can't see them. Shouldn't have to please yourself. Come back to my place, I'll treat you like a queen. God, you deserve it. Come ride my limousine when it's more than just friendly. In the back of my Bentley, and you're thanking the Lord, cause only God could have sent me. Didn't make you laugh, cause you made my day. Come with me, I swear that you'll say that you never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this happy in your whole damn life. You never felt so cool, never felt so ooh. Yeah, we turning up, cause this is how we do. When you're holding me, yeah, it's guaranteed. Yeah, you got that thing and that's what I need. You've never felt so good, never felt
So I've just undone the filter. There's the filter housing. I'll just show you underneath inside of there where the filters come off. You can't see the best, but you'll see it in a second. That there's where the filter goes. So I've got to give it all a clean up. It's important that all these things go in extremely clean, which obviously is sometimes easier said than done. I should just show you the old filter. I was expecting it to be a lot worse considering it's been in there 5 years. I mean, you can see some net wrap in there, a bit of hay, couple of little chunks, a bit of gasket maker that from a previous thing. But yeah, honestly, I was quite surprised. I thought it'd be a lot worse, considering that it probably needs new PTO clutches and it hasn't been done for 5 years. I mean, it hasn't even had a filter in 5 years at least. So here's me, like I say, cleaning up the filter housing. It's very important to get this as clean as you can. Any contamination is just not great and will take the life out of the filter, and it might be another 5 years until I do it again. So we've got to make sure we get it as good as we can. So I'll just carry on cleaning this.
Superstar every night. We could lie in the morning. You can say you had the time of your life. Can you give me the green light? Will you say that you'll be mine? Baby, come watch the show. You know you don't need an invite. Did I make you laugh? Cause you made my day. Come with me, I swear that you'll say that you never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this high.
Like, there's a new filter. There's a little O-ring that goes on the bolt that goes through the centre. Just got to get that off. My previous picking jobs with O-rings didn't go too well. I stabbed myself, but this time was all good. Wonderful, actually. So just get that new O-ring on there. It's important that you oil it up once it's on there so it doesn't pinch it when you put it back through the filter housing.
Never felt so ooh. Yeah, we turning up, cause this is how we do. When you're holding me, yeah, it's guaranteed. Yeah, you got that thing and that's what I need. You've never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this happy in your whole damn life. You've never
Wonderful.
felt
So that's the filter
good.
housing back on. Just doing it up, as you can see. I tried filming me putting it all back on there, but it was just too much ball ache and I knocked the camera over and it was no good. So you could just see me doing it up instead. Not too tight, but just tight enough, you know, nip it up. And then just got to nip up the old drain bung. I put a new O-ring on there, you know, keep the haters quiet and all that. So that's got a new O-ring. Stop that from leaking at any time in the future. So yeah, just you can just about see it, but I'll move the camera for you, make it a bit easier. Oh yes, wonderful. Yeah, wonderful. I realised that wasn't going to work, so let's just do it like this instead. Wonderful, look, there's me. Screwing that back in, nip that up, and then got to refill it with oil after that, which is all fun and games in itself. So here I am, filling it up with oil, or about to fill it up with oil. I thought it'd be easier to get that out of the way. So it actually took exactly 60 litres. I'm not sure exactly what it should hold. I thought it was about 55, but it took 60. And that's about all, really. That's about all I can say for filling it up with oil. I mean, it's just 3 cans of 20 litres of oil. I mean, what more could anybody need to know, really? Makes a weird gulping noise about now. I mean, not to be immature, but that's a noise that I've heard on many occasions while in certain areas. But, you know, we won't go into that. So like I say, just 60 litres of this. That's about all there is really to it. But it all works and nothing seems to leak, which is wonderful. So I will catch up with you once I've finished filling this up. You can enjoy a nice bit of music over the top of it. Wobbly jobbly.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Hey. nice to meet ya. Why don't I know your name? I'd like to change it. Put your picture in my frame. I know it's cheeky, but you'll be glad we met if you come with me. You'll be having no regrets. And when you're drinking my brandy and you're wearing my jammies and you're thinking with me, one day you might like the family. Didn't make you smile, cause you made my day. Come with me, I swear I'll just say that you never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this happy in your whole damn life. You never felt so cool, never felt so ooh. Yeah, we turning up, cause this is how we do. When you're holding me, yeah, it's guaranteed. Yeah, you got that thing and that's what I need. You've never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this happy in your whole damn life. You've never felt so good. Don't try to tell me that you've got someone else, cause I can't see them. Shouldn't have to please yourself. Come back to my place, I'll treat you like a queen. God, you deserve it. Come ride my limousine when it's more than just friendly. In the back of my Bentley, and you're thanking the Lord, cause only God could have sent me. Didn't make you laugh, cause you made my day. Come with me, I swear I'll just say that you never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this happy in your whole damn life. You never felt so cool, never felt so ooh. Yeah, we turning up, cause this is how we do. When you're holding me, yeah, it's guaranteed. Yeah, you got that thing and that's what I need. You've never felt so good, never felt so fine. Haven't been this happy in your whole damn life. You've never felt so good. You never felt so good. Yeah. We can play games in the boudoir, treat you like a superstar every night. We can lie in the morning. You can say.
As you would have just seen, just finished the kill mic off. I've just done some bits to the macro, which I'll show you just now. Obviously, drained the old oil out of the macro and put the McCormick's oil in there. But also had to weld up a couple of patches on the tank. Just here, there's a little split where it's obviously got cracked and a little split there, so I've welded them two up. And I gave underneath here a good clean, well, I say good clean, clean-ish. It still leaks oil there, I don't know. Just trying to decide what it is leaking. Oh, it's that first cylinder, the first one's leaking. Trying to get through all the leaks on everything. Trying to make everything a little bit better than what it is, because it's pissing me off. There's so many leaks on everything and it's just costs a fortune otherwise. So just got to tidy up this mess now. Tidy all that mess up. Shut the workshop up, and then got to bed up the cows, do a couple of other jobs. And then we're pretty much there. So what I'll do is I'll set you guys up here somewhere. And we'll just I'll just clear all that shit that I've got everywhere. Oh, that didn't work too well, did it? Stupid boy. Let's put it like that. That works just about. arch nemesis. These bloody extension leads. I hate the things. Especially long ones. Long ones are worse. Oh yes. I'm not ain't loving you anymore. Just doing this, just doing that. Doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. Oh, just like that. It's a bit not as tidy in the workshop, but that don't matter. At least it's tidy out here. I'll shut the doors. Wonderful job. Oh, oh yes. Easy as that. Turn the lights off and the extension lead. Right. That's one job, bless. Oh, I've got to get my knife actually. I think my knife's in there. Yes, look right there. Oh, wonderful. Next thing to do, move these gates so I can park a tractor in it. Well, that was easy. Right, so I'm just moving the old mat bro, which, oh, she's smooth.
Smooth. Very, very smooth stuff. Very classy. I'm learning a lot from you right now, dude.
Now she's got the correct amount of oil in it. Before it was very like, kind of juddery. If you can hear me, it was very juddery. As we're now it's got a proper amount of oil, she's proper good. So I've just got a little pile of dirt I'm just going to move from my previous video of me clearing the yard. If you haven't seen that, click on the link up here somewhere. Let's get rid of that fucking thing, it's been here for too long. Probably have to handle most of it in there. Well, I'll just get a shovel and I'll do this, and then I'll join back with you. Righty ho, you've made it to the end. How wonderful for you, eh? If you did make it to the end, leave a comment, as you did in the last one, because I appreciate it. Bit of a terrible week. I found that if you start the week on a bad note, the whole week just goes wrong. So Monday I didn't do a lot. Didn't film anything, and then from that point on it was a downward spiral because I'm too hard on myself. I get stuck in this little spiral, and you think, well, if I didn't record anything Monday, what's the point on Tuesday, what's the point? Anyway, it just spirals out and out of control. So I've learned that you've just got to bite through it, and if you fail on one day, that's fine, there's 4 others to go. Because otherwise you end up like I did, where the whole week just becomes an absolute mess, basically. Complete mess. And then it's not as good. But I'm not going to give in, because if I don't upload a video, I'll be more mad at myself than I will be at the fact I failed this week. But what can we do? That's just life. Still got a fair amount done. Still managed to progress, move forward. Just not as much with the YouTube as I would have liked, but there we go. That is life. What more can we do? Obviously the weather is absolutely gorgeous, which means that soon enough we'll be in the fields, hopefully doing some work. Obviously lambing's coming up, that'll be good. But we'll just keep going and see how we get on, really. Like I say, not the best week, but not the most awful week. So we live and we learn and we move on. So if you did like this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and ring the little bell, and I will see you on Wednesday.